Straight ahead, the latest poll numbers show they're both tied, but these aren't numbers anybody wants to brag about. What does it mean for Capital District voters? Protesters rally against a national chain they say is anything but the all-American story it claims to be. And Phish fans swim into Albany for the second straight sellout night. It's all ahead on Channel 6 News.
Channel 6 News is everywhere. Live, the most watched news station in the capital region. This is Channel 6 News.
Good evening. A new poll shows New York's possible Senate candidates, Hillary Clinton and Rudolph Giuliani, have something in common. A large number of voters just don't like them. Tom Langford has the results of a Marist College survey.
I'm leaning so far toward running that I would fall over if I leaned any further, I think.
If First Lady Hillary Clinton and New York City Mayor Rudolph Giuliani run for New York Senate seat, both will have to overcome image problems. A question in a new poll by Marist College shows almost 40% of New York voters have an unfavorable opinion of Clinton. Another question shows almost 40% don't like Giuliani. But Giuliani supporters, like Schenectady Mayor Jurczynski, feel on the campaign trail, Giuliani can change many of those opinions.
Giuliani's done a great job downstate in New York City, and I think if he gets in, when he becomes a U.S. Senator, he'll do a great job for New York State.
Clinton supporters, like Albany Mayor Jerry Jennings, feel the same about the First Lady.
There's nothing not to like about the issues that Hillary Clinton talks about. They're all important to us as Democrats.
I'm glad to be here again.
While the poll does show 4 in 10 New Yorkers feel negatively about the pair, it also shows a majority like at least one of them.
I've always liked her. I like for what she stands for.
I think he's done a good job so far. I think he's got a good presence.
I don't see nothing wrong with him.
Both of them, you like both of them?
Yes.
And there's also a lot of time before people actually vote.
It is early, and I think you have to define your mission, your message.
We're still over a year away from the election.
And the election is the only poll that really counts. In Albany, Tom Langford, Channel 6 News.
An Albany department store doesn't live up to the patriotic image it portrays to the public. So say a few dozen protesters gathered at the Walmart on Washington Avenue Extension today to rally against what they call unfair employment and labor practices. The NYPIRG members and UAlbany students point to a recent National Labor Committee report which says foreign workers making products for Walmart are earning only 25 cents an hour for 18-hour workdays.
Walmart is trying to portray themselves as an all-American company. They only hire American. All their workers are, for American. In fact, they have thousands and thousands of sweatshops abroad, in China, Bangladesh, Honduras, El Salvador, and they're employing sweatshop labor.
The New York Public Interest Research Group hopes their campaign will lead to full disclosure of and inspection of the factories Walmart uses. The Greenwich School District will be closed tomorrow due to the E.coli contamination in the town's water supply. Greenwich officials are now chlorinating the village supply after E.coli was found in the water. But tests show it isn't the potentially deadly strain of the bacteria that killed 2 and made more than 1,000 sick at the Washington County Fair in September. Now that outbreak has prompted some victims to take legal action. And though the fair contends its insurance won't cover lawsuits, some experts believe the insurance company could end up paying millions in damages.
But there's a very interesting argument to be made, and it's already been mentioned by several commentators, that it's per incident, and the incident is each time there's a distribution of a contaminated water or drink or food to a customer of the fair. Now, if it's interpreted that way, then it could be $1 million per each of those people suing in the case.
So far, no illnesses have been traced to more recent Greenwich town water E. coli contamination. A rescue effort to the Antarctic is now nearly halfway to completing its mission. 2 National Guard planes arrived in New Zealand yesterday on their way to pick up Dr. Jerry Nielsen, a researcher in Antarctica who has been battling breast cancer. Nielsen diagnosed herself back in June. She's been treating herself with supplies that were dropped off at the pole. Right now, the Guard pilots are hoping the weather will hold off and allow them to fly into Antarctica on Monday afternoon. Creating their own little city within a city, thousands of Phish fans took over the Pepsi Arena tonight.